Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 132 in Candy Crush Friend Saga, where we have 28 moves to spread the jam from 1 square to 98 squares. Since the most that this could ever do on a 9x9 grid is give us 81 squares, and that's without cutouts, we know that this is going to go further down than what it currently is, so I've got to fill all of this before I can even see what's down here. Thankfully, I've got a fairly decent start to the board, but unfortunately I've got these cutouts, which is going to make life a bit difficult. I have opportunities to almost make color bombs, but not quite. I'm actually going to keep pursuing trying to get an orange to show up through here. Oh, well, no, that just kind of ruined things for me. I was just about ready to slide that orange into position. Well, at least it will allow me to slide through here. And I've got a fish dispenser. And the fish are great for reaching these areas that are hard to reach. This wrapped candy isn't going to do me much good where it is, but if I can move it, well, I was hoping it would come over to one of these really isolated spots. But that's okay. I've got other things I can do here. Go fish, go. Alright, so this looks fairly decent here. I don't think it's going to solve everything. Like, oh wait, no, maybe it will hit that. Yes, it didn't hit over here, but we've got some fish going to take out the little bits and pieces. Okay, so one more fish, even without this, should work. And this is the only one I can see, although with the empty space, sometimes it's hard to make sure that you've got everything clear. But there we go. Okay, so now I'm left with 21 moves down here, and already, because I left that wrapped candy, I didn't put the fish with it, there was no reason to. I've got some good stuff going here. And now I also see that I've got these caramel cups, which is not going to be pleasant to try to get through. But thankfully, most of the tiny little things up here have already been gotten, so that's good. I could do this, it would make a stripe, and it would set this off. That's not a bad choice, and I think I'll take it. So I've got Yeti in here. I don't think the Nutcracker was one of my choices, but to be honest, I can't remember what my choices were for bringing in friends. Ooh, this could be helpful. It's not well positioned. It would be great if I had a couple of things down here, but I'm going to go ahead and take it anyway and see what this does for me. It made some progress. It wasn't spectacular, but if I can get... I should have made that into a fish. I don't know what I was doing. There we go. This is much better. Now I know I could make fish and even some other specials up here, but I'm primarily focused on down here, although I will take a color bomb or coloring ball when it shows up. Now I want to turn something all red, and I don't want it to be the cyan because the cyan allows me to capture this. So I am going to turn... I'm going to hit the red, which will then choose a color. It chose green anyway. But look what else it did. Look at that awesome stuff. And yeah, this is perfectly positioned to do so much damage right here. It's also going to hit this coloring ball. I don't know what that's going to do, but it might provide us with a bit of extra help over here. So nice, we're getting through here. I've got another coloring ball. I've got more wrapped candies. That wrapped candy is not positioned well. What if I were to turn all orange into red? Would it help much? I don't see it helping a great deal, so I'm going to hold off a bit, and I think I might go more for the fish. Nope, I'm going to go ahead and do this now because I don't have any other better moves to take, and this is always going to be a bit helpful. Here we go. I think this is working out. Almost done. We can keep track here and look at those fish go. Not a problem. Alright, so that's how I get this done on my first playthrough for recording purposes. Hopefully this was helpful, and if it was, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing because that in turn would help me out. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thanks for watching.